Alrighty, guys, welcome to the live stream. Let's go. Let's have a fantastic start to the week. Man, it's been crazy out there. We've been getting so much movement to the upside and both the downside. Wow, thank you guys so much for joining up today. Seriously, I appreciate you, Mike, Jamie, Keisha, Mark, Juicy Mango, and everybody in the background who's lurking back there as well. Thank you guys for being here today. So far, we're actually continuing up in the stock market, it looks like. You know, the S&P 500 starting to get a nice pop back to the upside, which is good. A lot of stocks are starting to break back out. So looking at my watch list overall today, it does look like the majority's green, but it is still mixed in a pretty good way. One that I've been watching this morning is Boeing. I think this one's staging a pretty good comeback today. Mike posted in Discord that Carnival Cruise Lines and RCL was actually popping off, which they do seem to be doing very, very well. CCL seems awesome today, almost running up to $10 again, which would actually be pretty awesome if we could get all the way up there. Pinterest is moving as well, up 4.8%. Bank of America's up 3%, rocketing back up. Delta Airlines is following along with CCL and RCL. And Boeing's kind of following along there too. So I love to see this. Amazing price action, amazing movement here, especially early on. Pretty good to see, at least from some of these individual stocks. Looking at the SPY, it's just kind of staying still for now. I think it'll start to pop though as time goes on, given what these tech stocks are actually looking like here, because some of the tech is looking pretty hot. Tangi says, good morning. Thanks for joining up, Tangi. I appreciate you. Let's get my 4-chart setup going here after my Thinkorswim restarted. Got the GLD, I'll SPY up there. We have AMD, JP Morgan, SPY, GLD. All of it's actually looking pretty good. Besides AMD, which is actually a good thing. A good thing for anyone in the swing play, that's for sure. So good to see out of that. Wow, okay. I'll take it. Considering everything else is up. Take it. Ooh, NVIDIA. Mike talked about this one last night as being one of the trades to the downside this week, and I think it could be a pretty good play. I have a lot of areas circled here on NVIDIA where there's key areas of support and key areas of resistance. This 268 support was holding up until this morning, then we broke back through. Now we have to see if this 264 area can hold. I think that NVIDIA is going to end up falling under this 264 area sometime. If it's not today or tomorrow, sometime this week probably, I think. Wow, Meta. I saw Ali posted it up. Meta is really falling over, tumbling back down. Quadruple top up here around 207. Starting to really fall back over here and look pretty rough to the downside. So keep your eyes on this one, guys. Wow, Meta, you just had to do that to us, I guess, huh? Poor Meta. Bad move to the downside there. And hey, if you guys are watching anything specific for today, let me know in the comments, of course, and I'll look it up. Have some nice moves here. What stocks are you guys watching? Hopefully some good breakout plays like Boeing was. That's still one of my favorites today. Still love that movement there. Good old Boeing. Gotta love it, right? Got to love it. Love Boeing. Now I'm trying to get my... I'm trying to see if I can do something really quick with this. Oh wow, we can. Wait till you guys see this. You guys might like this. We got the book map going. Whoa. Hang on. Maybe I gotta minimize that. There we go. We got book map going, guys. We got it going here on Apple and Microsoft. Pretty fun to watch the book map for anyone who knows what it is. I know we haven't really showed this off a lot, but, you know, it's a pretty cool market dynamic. The good old book map. I know a lot of people like watching this. I'm a big fan. Wow, so down here at the bottom, maybe some buy orders at like 159.40. 160 is usually a pretty big area where we see a lot of sell orders coming in. So I'm curious to see what happens here with good old Apple at around 160 this morning. Looks like right now we're kind of rejecting back under there. Maybe 160.40 will be the big area today, but let's actually go back. I want to do something with that. I want to go like this. Ah, there we go. So 158.50 and 161 seem to be the big levels here. 158.50, 91,000 shares right there. Holy crap. That is a big order there. Nonetheless. Going back to the market though. Let's go look at LVS here. Nothing too crazy there. How about Tessie? TSLA? Whoa! Big surprise for me today. Running way up to 197. Man, I was kind of looking at Tesla to the downside with AMD and Nvidia, but hey, I'll take it. Come on, Tesla. Let's go. That's nice. All right, Tesla. It's kind of running up to resistance just like the overall market. It's crazy. The overall market's running up right into the big resistance around 400. We have Goog right around 100 again, or Google. Meta's right at 200. About to fall back under that. I mean, so many stocks lately are at key levels. Microsoft is at 280. Apple's at 160. It's just insane to see how many stocks are just at such important levels. Like AMD is at 100. There were a few other stocks around 100 even as well. Pretty big ones. Pretty big sell-offs though, back to the downside. If you guys are enjoying the stream today, smash that like button. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining up. It's been a pretty good morning so far. Pretty crazy. Hoping to catch some better movement this week. I know last week was a little bit crazy. Nothing too overly nuts, but it was a good time. I really can't wait for baseball to start this week. Man, guys, baseball starts up this week. We have, I guess spring training is ending and we're getting into the regular season. So, should be a fun time with baseball going on here. I can't wait to see that. It's pretty crazy, though. Hey, Brewdog. We have them on our chart still from last night on Palantir. Brewdog is an amazing member of the Discord. Always posting some nice stuff up in there. Man, look at this on DraftKings. Nice, like, triple, double bottom going on. It's like Russell Westbrook here with the triple-double. Good old Russell Westbrook. Man, that guy, every team he goes to, he screws up lately. But yeah, let me know what stocks you guys are watching today. I appreciate that. Also, let me know if you guys did anything fun this weekend. Hopefully you guys had some fun, had a good time. We're having a pretty crazy start to the week as far as movement goes. Lots of upwards movement, a lot of downwards movement. Man, the SPY now just took a bigger tumble down. That's not good. Our guys up at Boeing are starting to consolidate and come back down a little bit. Not really what you want to see, in my opinion. Let's go look at the book map again. Eyeing this up, it's kind of mixed right now. That big buy order down there at 159 is insane, though. I guess it's not too crazy. I don't know. Last week, though, that area around 160 was huge midday. Really gonna wait for that bounce around 159 though. It's definitely the big level here intraday. Curious to see what happens. Let's look at Apple on the overall chart again. On the bigger chart. Looks like it's starting to rip back up. Maybe get back up to like 160.40, something like that. The thing with Apple is that it's been bouncing in such a weird way. Let's go out to that daily chart. It's actually been like breaking back out above one of the major trend lines recently, but it hasn't necessarily broke it yet. It's kind of breaking it like it did back in August, where like we could still have a chance of like falling back under this and dipping back down. It kind of though seems like Apple's going to try to run here based off the setup, but I was not expecting a move like this to the downside out of this wedge. I was expecting a bigger pullback with Apple. I remember I was actually into some puts at the time and I won on some and then I lost on them again because I tried to get back into this again on that second touch and it didn't work out. It's crazy though. Look at AMD. Wow, look at this on the 1 minute. This thing exploded down this morning and came ripping right back to the upside in a fantastic fashion. Amazing rip back. Wow. Yeah, for all my golfers out there, I played a couple rounds of golf this weekend and was working on some stuff for Stocked Up in the background in between my sessions, but it was a fun time at golf, you know? Pretty fun. Yesterday I played kind of bad, so it wasn't as fun, but golf's always a fun time. I know not everyone out there loves golf, but there's a few guys in the chat who play. Hopefully you guys got to have some fun or something this weekend too. Something to take your mind off of all these all these crazy intraday fluctuations, huh? Something like that. Hey Xbox, how you doing today, man? Hope you're having a good morning, good day. How are those basketball games going, guys? I know everyone's been making those brackets and stuff like that lately. I'm not a big bracket guy, but... So what, is Miami going to be playing, what's going on here? Wow, I can't believe that FAU beat Kansas State. So, what's going on in the basketball? Oh, the Final Four, I see. So next weekend's the Final Four. And then after that, the national championship is on... So it looks like the Final Four is on Saturday. And then Monday is the real game again. Weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Weird the way they have these dates all different on here. All right. Cornish says, I'm still a month out from golf. Oh no, Cornish. I didn't think you'd be out that far. Oh. That's not good. Hey, Sean, what is Callaway's golf? Oh, did they change their ticker? I think they changed their ticker. Callaway, MODG. Is this the right ticker for Callaway? I'm kind of forgetting here, but I kind of like this stock to invest in, to be honest. No lie here. Looks pretty good at pretty decent levels. Yeah, hey, smash that like button. Hulk smash it, just like Xbox did. I appreciate that, Xbox. That's awesome. And thank you guys seriously for joining up. That sucks though, Sean. A month out from golf. Man, it was actually nice this weekend. I got to play in some warmer weather at least. That was good to have. Smash the like button like the Hulk. I love that. That is, that's pretty good. Hulk smash. Man, some of these banks are popping back today. Like MasterCard, JP Morgan. Man, JP Morgan's having a really good morning. What about Visa? Yeah, Visa. Bank of America was already running. Yeah, I saw this one earlier. 28.20 now. Whew. Roku's leading the way. 7%. That's awesome. Square's coming back following Hindenburg's bullcrap. Thank God. Square's trying. It really is trying. Man, Hindenburg, come on. Man, that's terrible, Square. The way Hindenburg hit him really had me sad there, guys. That was a pretty bad thing that they did. Yeah, Square's looking pretty good, Juice. I like it. What Hindenburg did, though, to Square's... Ugh, it's rough, but hey, it's Square's fault. I can't lie, it's kind of Square's fault. If we go into some of the stuff on Twitter here that I found, it was blowing my mind. Like, they were actually making Donald Trump Visa cards and getting the debit cards with Trump's name on them. And then look at this. They were actually doing transactions from Elon Musk or from Trump to Musk, which is insane. They were sending and receiving funds while defrauding the company. And then look at this. These guys were even defrauding Jack Dorsey. And they even worked with him. So, I don't know. It's pretty crazy how they came out with a lot of this stuff. I mean, apparently people use Cash App for all types of, like, fraud and illegal activity, etc., etc., etc. So, I don't know. This is pretty insane, guys, to be honest. It's a pretty crazy thing with Square, and I think it's going to hurt their stock a lot more than it already has, to be honest. Man, I love that. I hope that it can come back, though, today. Like it's starting to look. Looking fantastic right now. How's the QQQ? Nothing too crazy. What about Tesla? Xbox said, I'm glad Tesla's going up. Yeah, me too. Do you think we'll get through $200, though? That's the question. I don't know if we could. Wow, and Sean says, I bet it's closer to May 1st before local courses allow carts. Does that mean allow carts, like, off the cart path, or just allow carts in general? Where I am, it's pretty much cart path only everywhere, but in like I'd say in like a couple weeks we'll be able to drive on the courses a little bit better. Hopefully. Juice said Square's looking nice. Let's see. I know it's been running up all morning. We really need to get this break above 63. It'd be nice. Nice to have that. KHC's running. There we go. Kraft, I like it. CLX moving up too. The food companies. MKC, McCormick. They're running up this morning too. I know I talked about this one. They actually have a pretty decent dividend whenever you look at it. Not that it's overly decent, but they've been consistent paying it, and their movement's not bad. Not bad at all. Juicy said he bought into Snap. Let's see. Juicy got some Snap. Wow, good stuff, Juicy. It looks like Snapchat's really trying to break out of this lower range it's been in. Like, it's been stuck down here for a long, long time with this big upper resistance level. Up around like 12 to 12.50. Big support down here around $9.50 to 10. Like, man, we've just been bouncing there so much. Man, we need some better movement. It's just been stuck down here. If we end up rejecting and falling back off, it'll start to look rough. Just don't forget, we've been having this TikTok situation lately where TikTok's been testifying to Congress and stuff like that, so keep that in mind. It's pretty crazy. Wow, hey guys, that First Citizens. Wow. FNCBA, I think. FNCBA. Oh, FNCB. This one staged a big comeback this morning. Hang on, I think it's A. Hang on, I posted it earlier in the Discord. I forgot. FRNCA, that's right. FRNCA, there we go. Really? Hang on, maybe it's on Thinkorswim. What? What happened to this? I swear I saw it this morning. Am I typing it in wrong? Hang on, did something weird go on? Did they change tickers? FCNCA. FCNCA, that's it. That's it. FCNCA, that's it. First Citizens. Looks like they're going up because they bought some of Silicon Valley, which is weird. First Citizens. Hang on, I gotta change my... Earlier I talked about this and I typed in the wrong ticker. That's pretty good news though, I'd say. Really good news. We'll take that. Man, Snapchat. Someone asked me about this in a private message just now. Let's see. Snapchat running up. Yeah, 12. Wow, that's pretty big though. Running up in a huge way with Snap like that. It's a pretty big run there. Past couple months. Even the past like 7 days in a row have been pretty straight up for Snap. Pretty solid price action. Just needs to get that breakout recently. You know, it needs to start breaking 12 and 12.50. Then I think we could start to have better movement. Juicy bought into it. Juice says Lulu. Are you eyeing them up for earnings this week, Juice? Good old Lulu. That's a pretty fun stock to play. Keisha says CCL, Walmart, Intel. Yeah, I know, right? Like a lot of those look amazing today. CCL was one I talked about a little bit earlier. Was looking pretty good for a little while, Keisha. That $9 bounce looks pretty good here today, too. Intraday. I didn't look at Walmart, though. Let's eye that one up. Got Walmart. Yeah, good move. Above 142.50. Pretty fantastic. What about Intel? INTC. Holding up pretty good, too. Target's looking really good this morning. Not as good as some of the others, but good for a stock that's not moving very much or very fast. Campbell's, I know Campbell's is up, Keisha. Because Kraft was up, MCK was up, or MKC was up, I mean. CLX was moving. Saw lots of those stocks moving today. I wonder what Toll House stock is. Toll Brothers, TOL. I'm curious. Nope. It's not what I thought at all. It's a home builder. It was the 5th largest home builder in the United States in 2020. Wow. It's pretty big there. Toll Brothers. Look at that. Look at the way their stock's been moving recently, man. That's a huge recovery for a home builder. Oh my gosh. Man, during COVID, this stock was looking so bad. Whew. That's crazy, though. She also talked about ABT or Abbott. Just under 100 right now. I don't know. That one doesn't look as good to me today. Yeah, it popped up, but it's just not holding. Pfizer's coming back a little bit too. Moderna's pulling back. Moderna actually looks kind of rough intraday. Even the daily on Moderna looks rough. Oh my gosh. Come on, Moderna. They need some help. Moderna needs some help, guys. I don't know what to say about this one. Sheesh. Terrible there. Wow. Here's what I gotta say to Moderna, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Help us out with Moderna. That was bad. Biden's gonna have to, like, have them make some more vaccines or something, man. More vaccines for Moderna. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm done with the vaccine. No more vaccine. Spy's bleeding worse than the Blueface song. I don't know what that is, but... Uh-oh. Yeah, it's looking rough. Bouncing off 399. I'll say I think it could be a pretty good intraday play if we get under 397.40. If we end up falling under there, I think it could really end up being a pretty good intraday scalp at least. At least. Looking at the other stocks on my watch list, though, you know, we can't forget about these banks. Like, Bank of America's had a solid day. Pinterest is also leading the watch list, and Roku's really on top. So, Roku seems like it's the big play to go to today. Wow, I will say, Roku was actually called out by the sniper bot as well. There we go. Thing exploded since the call out. Yeah, it had a few really good moves there over the past 15 minutes or so. There we go, sniper bot. Love to see it. Looks like it called it out, like, right here. So yeah, that was a real good scalp up. Should have at least closed a couple up there. Locked in some profits. Now you can hold a little bit longer, maybe. Or hell, you could have sold them all up there and taken some gains. It could have been pretty good. I'm always a big fan of scaling out, though. And I think that scaling out the way, selling a few contracts up at the high and then letting some go for a continued run is usually a smart way to go. You can catch some pretty big plays sometimes with that. Pretty big plays. Man, is Tessie trying to come back for us at all here? Come on. AMD's all over the place. Like, what is that intraday movement with AMD? They rocketed back up into the green, then exploded back down again. Like, this is getting pretty volatile here. Is anything else doing that? Kind of, but not really, like, that volatile. That intraday movement on Snap looks insane. Square, Pinterest, Roku. Squares, man. Square's looking good. Keep coming, Square. Come on now. Yes, juicy. I know, right? Snap. I know. It's trying, though. It's trying now. Hey, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please smash that like button. We go live every single morning at market open. And we cover some of the bigger events like the FOMC event and stuff like that going on. I really would appreciate you guys smashing the like button, though. It does help us out quite a bit on YouTube and everything like that. Really appreciate you guys. It's been a fun start to the week, I'd say. Got some good price action coming in, some good movement out of a lot of stocks. A lot of them are turning over as of this very second, but this morning they were moving pretty well to start. Let's check in on some of these free day trades, maybe. Some of the free day trades. Let's see what we had out here. Snapchat above 1180 was mine, of course. We saw it, but only for a second. Only for a couple minutes. I will say that was a bit of like a failed break there. I don't know if you could have really won on that one or not, really. So, I don't know. Bit of a failed break on that one. Mike called out Neo above 920. Which that one never got there, so. That's too bad. I thought maybe it would start to break out a little bit more today. Come on, Snap. We got to start getting some better movement. Yeah, like Juice said, smash the like button for the spike, baby. Let's go. If you guys like the stream, the stock market will go up. No, I'm just kidding. But, hey, it might... maybe it'll help us, right? If you hit the like, it might... I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of the butterfly effect? Pretty funny thing. Pretty funny thing out there. Weird phenomenon, I guess. I don't know, whatever you want to say. Pretty funny thing where, for example, there could be like a crazy situation, right? Like, let's just say, for example, like Joe Biden has to make like a decision on something tonight, right? And let's just say it's called the butterfly effect because Joe Biden, he might see like a bright butterfly flying around today, and he looks at that butterfly, and the butterfly gives him a certain thought, and maybe he likes butterflies, and maybe it put him in a certain mood, or the butterfly had him think about something in a certain way, and then he ended up acting on something, or that butterfly changed his train of thought so that something happened in a certain way, all because of that butterfly, you know, and you'd say, oh, it's just a dumb butterfly, but sometimes those like little things like that can end up changing the course of people's lives, even depending on you know, exactly what happened. Now obviously that's an extreme case, but you know, just a little example. Butterfly effect. It's a pretty cool thing. Once I heard about that, it really had me thinking a long time ago. Yeah, juicy. I love that, Mango. That's awesome. How did you find that butterfly on here? That's awesome. Bravo says, "What's up, Tom? Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go, Bravo. Thanks for joining up today. Thanks for being here. Appreciate seeing you. Man, let's go eye up the book map on Apple a little bit. Let's see. Still have that big overhead area of resistance around 161. Looks like there's some sellers at like 160.80 as well. Man, that 161 area up there is huge. That big order down here at like 159 something with like the 100,000 shares. Oh, there it is, 158.50. There it is. I was gonna say, there's some pretty big areas of crazy orders down here on Apple's book map today. As some people call it, the level 4. Come on now. Looks like some sellers are up here at 161. It's going to be a little crazy to me today. Man, come on. Come on, Apple. Let's get some good movement here. Probably going to start rejecting soon, I'd say. I don't know. SPY's just continually falling off. Seems like it's starting to get a little bit more downwards price action coming in as of this very second. Starting to sell down harder. Gold's pulling back today too. That's no fun. Crude oil's kind of popping though. Maybe go check on crude. Good old crude. I don't know. Crude is what it is, right? Oh, it's a movie with Ashton Kutcher. I did not know that, Xbox. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'd say that's awesome. Bravo says, what do you think about IWM? Is it acting super bearish? IWM, let's see. The Russell. It's kind of like the SPY today. Yeah, I mean, they're very similar. Intraday, I'd say the setup's bearish, but what's weird is how we just gapped up this morning. So with that gap up, it just, I don't know, it's a little bit strange. If we get back under 397.50 here, this support, I think that we can definitely play this to the downside. I think it could be a pretty good downside play if we get under there. Pretty big support, big levels down there. Yeah, I'm kind of more bearish than I am bullish right now, actually. I know a lot of stocks are running up in a lot of ways today, but a lot are also moving down in some pretty big ways. Like when I look at my watch list, it's just starting to get more and more red in my opinion. And I feel like as the day goes on, it might continue to be that way. I sure hope not, though. Man, Netflix continued off its run from yesterday. Damn it, I should have called this out as my free day trade today. Damn it. I woke up and kind of forgot about Netflix. Darn, this could have been a good one. That one makes me mad because it had such a good setup from Friday. I loved it. I loved the play on Netflix. It's too bad. Yeah, it like left my mind this morning. It opened. Spotify moving up. Let's check out some stocks to the downside. It looks like poor Coinbase here. They just can't get anything going, I guess. Man, Coin, I'm sorry. That sucks for them. Whew. Plug Power, 1091. Selling back down. Definitely not what you want to see. Man. It's good to see this with Tessie, though. Very mixed market, you know, like I feel like a lot of mixed movement. Overall, my watch list is green, but very mixed overall. 197.40 up here at the top. It's pretty cool. 197.20, 197.40. That's pretty cool. Big levels up there. RBLX, Roblox, very nice intraday move. I like this little move back up right now at the very moment. If this could break above like 44.15, which is just this little wick right here on the 1 minute chart, I think it could end up being a pretty good move here in the short term. Come on, Roblox. Keep on going for us. CCJ is having a decent pop. A lot of consolidation today. Nice uranium setup. Nice lower support around 24.50. Trying to run up a little bit. I don't know. Not the best. Trying, though. How's Boeing? Boeing, guys, watch Boeing. Just made a new high of day at 201.13. That is fantastic. Wow, 201.13. I love that. Oh, but there's big resistance right here at like 201.40. So, I don't know. It looks awesome, but just be a little bit wary of that resistance. That sucks. Yeah, that's not good. Oh. Definitely not good. It's a big drop down there. AMD? What you doing over there? I'm watching it on another screen. Really falling down. This one's been pretty bearish today, I'll say. It hasn't been the most bullish stock out there. Especially it opened the way that thing fell off. It was terrible. Terrible drop down. Snap needs more volume. Juicy says Uber's moving, is it? Uber, let's check it out. Good old Uber. It's trying to move. It is trying. I'll give it that. It's running up a little bit to $30.90. Almost up to 31. Almost up to 31. Wow, Roku. All right, the free sniper bot play today, guys. Let's go. That's amazing. Let's go, Roku. What was the call out? It was the 65 calls expiring this week, of course. That's awesome. Some big jumps. $246 is the high. It was called out at 180, so that is a big move there. 180 to 240 or 246. That's a pretty big jump. Don't sleep on the sniper bot, guys. It's been looking pretty hot lately. Uh-oh. Xbox says, Tom, what are your take on ARMs, adjustable rate mortgages? Yeah, so Xbox, adjustable rate mortgages are pretty bad in my opinion. I don't think I would ever do that. I don't think I'd ever do it. I think I would just stick with stability. Now, I do understand some people may be doing that and getting into a mortgage like that if you're picking it at the right time or etc. I just feel like that as time goes on, it'll probably start to screw you a little bit more in the end than I think most people would think it would. So that's kind of where I am with it. I don't know exactly too much about them, Xbox, but I'll tell you, if there's no cap on the overhead, that's terrible. You know, like people shouldn't be paying like 20% on a on a mortgage. And I don't know if they ever get that high on the adjustable ones, but I don't know. I wouldn't want it. I would just rather have some stability and just refinance or something, you know. That's what I would do. Just have some stability for a little while, stick around 7% on the mortgage or something, and then just refinance. Maybe when it gets down to like 3% or 4% or something. Save yourself a little bit. Wow. Crazy morning, though. Bank of America, still on my watch list up there. Look at that. Trying to get really high, actually. Xbox says that he thinks they were a big reason for the 2008 recession. Yeah, they were pretty bad. You know, and whenever some of those adjustable rates went up, it started really pushing a lot of people out. I think that obviously they've gotten rid of a lot of those shady practices where they were trying to push people into bad loans and stuff like that, Xbox. So at least they're done with that, you know? That's true. I think they've added a lot of regulation to stop some of that from happening, but not all of it, obviously. Like, you can still get adjustables. I just don't know. Maybe it's harder to get adjustables now, or, you know, I don't know. I'm not a loan expert. But I'll tell you what, my sister is, though. My sister's a loan officer, so she would know more than I would. If I text her right now, here, I'm going to text her. I'm going to say, I don't even want to ask because I think that she'll think I'm dumb if I ask her, "Hey, are adjustable rates good?" That's funny. Good old Bank of America, gotta love it, right? Xbox goes, she knows all the tips and tricks. That's right. That's right. All the tips, the hidden tips. All right, Pollins here. Uh-oh. Man, I'm not liking this intraday movement right now. SPY's falling back off. Boeing's slowing down. AMD's making new lows of the day. That's not bad. That's actually good for us. Let's go. Hope that keeps happening. How's PLNHF? Planet 13. Ooh, it had a big drop down. They had earnings on Friday. Kind of fell off a little bit. I hope this one can hold up. I picked up 1,000 shares of them. This one could be a fun stock for the next year, couple years, 5 years. It's a big store, guys. I don't predict this store going out of business unless Vegas crumbles, but Vegas could crumble, but I don't know. We'd have to have an '08 situation again, and with all the banks doing what they're doing, it might who knows? It could happen. I was gonna say it couldn't happen, but you know, with all the prospect lately, I've been hearing it could. As long as it can be refinanced when rates are low to fixed rates, my guess. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, Jay Deep. Like as long as there's something in the loan saying that you can switch eventually, I think it'd be okay. But I thought the whole point of adjustable was like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, so you're kind of like risking it. Um, I don't know. It's not my. I wouldn't do adjustable personally ever. So that's just me. Maybe I would if something changed, or if I had like an accountant who's like very very smart and they like told me what to do, then I might. But unless the accountant said to do it, I don't think I'd do it on this case. I would get the accountant involved on that one. ORCL. Oracle, come on, Oracle. On the daily, it's starting to run up and trying to test some of these big levels, like 89.50 to 90. Pretty big areas of resistance up there. Uh-oh. Sorry, someone just posted a freaking... Watch out for those scammers out there, guys. These things can be a little scary. I was lucky enough. Wow, J Deep's in at 2.99% fixed. J Deep, that is awesome, man. Wow, that's really cool. I didn't mean to say man. I always say well, it might be man. I always just say man because I always am thinking like I'm talking to people, but yeah, that's awesome, JD. 2.99% fixed. That's really good. Really, really good. I have some friends who got in at stuff like that too. I wish I could get that right now. I'll tell you. I wish. Wow. Bravo bought some EXPE. EXPE 90 to 95. I like EXPE myself, Bravo. Let's check it out. Daily chart. It is down quite a bit here. That's pretty rough, JD. It's a pretty rough chart. I don't know. I think it's awesome, though. Yeah, Bravo. I think that's pretty good. I mean, you're getting in at a good time. As long as it's for the long term, I like it down here to average in. I would save a little bit of money just in case it falls out of this range so that you can average in while it's still lower down here too. But other than that, I think I like it as far as the setup goes. And I think that Expedia will do just fine long term. The question is how hurt really is the economy right now? And like, if it gets too bad, we're going to see travel and vacations and all that stuff slow. So I feel like I'm looking at Expedia and I'm just like, oh, I don't know. It's just rough in that sense. But I do like it at this area. It's nice and low. I think you're getting in at a decent time for the long term. Xbox says, you are talking to the people. My people. Maybe I'll... Xbox, maybe I'll just say my people or something. Hello, my people. I appreciate it. I don't know if I could say that. That sounds kind of like something the king would say. Like he's like, hello, my people, or something. Like it's like he owns them. I don't want that. I don't want to sound like that. Well, he says, when I hear you speak, I always assume you're talking to myself and everyone else in here. True, Xbox. I mean, I kind of am. There's usually some specific questions. Yeah, what a wacky day, Tangy. That's what I'm saying. Too much up and down price action. I don't like it. Out of some of the stocks. Like Spies just slow and selling off here all boring like. Apple's just sitting up here. I will say Boeing's been good. That's been a fun one. Roku's been good. The free sniper bot play today killed it. Let's go. Yeah, that was a nice play though with Roku here. Pretty volatile morning and it caught a pretty nice one, so that's fantastic. Yeah, Roku. What a day. Bravo says he bought some fixed 3-month CD for 3% from Chase. Nice. Okay. 3-month CDs. That's pretty good. Yeah, Bravo. I've been seeing some big CDs out there. Bravo. I've been talking about this with Mike a little bit. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, Bravo. The CDs have been insane. You can get some insane percentages on some of these. Bravo said Gaddafi, the Libyan dictator, said they love me, all my people. Okay. All right, Bravo. I don't know. That is funny. I don't know what the hell that is. I've heard of that guy, but I'll be honest, I never got to look into him too much. Gaddafi. Isn't that like where Hillary screwed up? Bravo, isn't that where Hillary did the Libya? Isn't that where she did that problem, the Benghazi or something? Something like that. Benghazi. I remember that was the big thing that killed her there. Everyone was pissed at that. Apparently it was like late at night or something. Oh, it was that one. Okay. Wow, it really was. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that was a big thing for me. I mean, didn't want to help the troops there that were stuck. Or didn't want to let them shoot and all that. Tough situation there, but it was what it was, you know, it was what it was. Hey, I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys, seriously, for joining up. Really, I do. It's been a pretty fun day today. Had some good movement overall. Not my favorite movement, but out of some stocks, it's been pretty fire. Like Boeing, for example, Roku, the free sniper bot play today. Netflix had a pretty big run from last week, kept going up as well. Still going, actually. Saw Ali Bear post that up in the Discord, but what a morning. Let's go. Insane runs of the upside here with Netflix. Glad to see some stocks having some good days. I know not everyone is, but it's fun to see the mixed movement. So thank you guys for joining. Had a great day. Keisha says, so what's going to happen with J&J? Let's check it out. I'll look it up real quick. Johnson & Johnson. I know they're supposed to like split or something sometime soon, right, Keisha? Or do a merger or a company. It's called a Texas, damn it, what was it called? Texas two-step. That's that's what it's called. Texas two-step bankruptcy. I like it. Texas two-step. Sounds all good there. Texas two-step. I don't know. Sounds pretty funny, but pretty much what's going to happen is this company, Johnson & Johnson, is going to split. One of the companies that splits is going to be bad, and one of them that splits is going to be good. The one that splits that's bad is going to pretty much become bankrupt. They're going to file for bankruptcy, and, you know, that company is going to be really screwed up. But the other one that splits off will end up having a good balance sheet after the split, hopefully, or what would you call it? I don't know, I guess a company split. So hopefully it would have some good movement and then have better balance sheets and start to get some better price action back up. So it's a weird thing, you know, it's like you take one big company, you make two smaller companies out of the one big one, and then this is where it gets a little bit weird, but and then one company that's bad files for bankruptcy. So I'm surprised it's even allowed, but I don't know. Apparently it is. So you create a new corporation, They'll register the new corporation in a jurisdiction such as Texas, whose system of corporate law is understood to be business friendly. Transfer the tort liabilities in question over to that newly created corporation. This process of creating a new company and transferring over a corporation's liabilities is known as a divisive merger and sometimes as a reverse merger. So if you wanted to be more specific. It's pretty crazy though, Keisha. I'm very confused on the stock. I'm just lost on the stock here. I'm personally thinking down, just given the overall price action over the past 5 to 10 years and the way that we've been starting to fall lately. I think that it'll start to take a hit. Now, I think it'll come back long term, but short term, I feel like Johnson & Johnson will take a hit. So I'm going to be a little bit worried about it. Yeah, Keisha, it still might be called Johnson & Johnson. So it still might be J&J ticker. It still might be, so. Yeah, Tangi says it's financial fleecing at its finest. Yeah, it really is. They're just trying to keep it going, and it still might not help. You know, it could still screw them up, but I don't know. Seems like it's going to help. But hey, I appreciate each and every one of you joining up the live stream today. You all make it a better place, even the lurkers in the background. I really appreciate you. Join back up tomorrow morning. Hopefully we get some more fun price action in the stock market. Catch some better runs to the upside maybe. But thank you for joining Tangi, Keisha, Xbox, Bravo, JD, Juicy Mango, Juice 15. Thank you guys for joining up. Both of the Juice guys. Jamie, Mark Villanueva. Looks like that's it. But hey, thank you guys for joining. Appreciate you guys all for typing in the chat. Thanks for all the likes being smashed and stuff like that all day too. Really do appreciate you guys. Tangi says, yay for lurkers. There we go. That's what I'm saying, right? The lurkers really keep us going sometimes. So thank you guys for joining. Smash that subscribe button if you're new. I'll be live tomorrow morning at market open. Other than that, have a fantastic rest of your day. And hey, let's keep killing it out there. Some of these day trades today, some of the free day trades did well. The sniper bot play exploded. So fantastic stuff. Let's go. Have a good one, guys.